I'd be back, okay? Hey y'all. Hey gaming. How you doing? I got some Alani's. How you been doing, my friend? Okay, that's cool gaming. Thanks for thanks for stopping in, my friend. You're up late gaming. How you been, my friend? Thanks for the two people in here. Hello, how you doing? Hey Ryder, how you doing? Hey Stacks, how you doing from Canada? Hey River, Water, how you doing? How's everyone doing? Please like and subscribe. Hey TB, how you doing? How is Hi, why are you, Jem? Hey, Calvin, how you doing? How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's having a good night and stuff. So, anyways, I forget what So, anyways, we're gonna get started, I guess, on the stream. I guess the title. We're gonna do the what I name the title? Okay. Um, we're gonna do if you're not changing, you're choosing. So, anyways, good here. You normally up late or you live stream somewhere. It's 3 a.m. here. Um, yeah, I can't really sleep right now, so yeah. Um, so we're gonna get started on a deep subject, I guess. Um, it's gonna be um if you're not changing, you're choosing, I guess. So anyways, um so people need to change, adapt, and change, and in the world. If it's your work, what food you eat, if you want to be on a diet, if you want to be, if it's your finances, um, anything like that. So yeah. Um, so yeah. I'm not sure what you make a good point. I tend to think of. think one day of someone is a choice, but 2 days in a row forms a new habit, good or bad. Thanks, Calvin. So yeah, I mean, there's good and bad habits, And when I was growing up, I was always told, "Hey, um, you need to correct it and or stuff like that in life. Can you quit saying the same words, Calvin? It'd be much appreciated if you could stop that. Uh, but yeah. Oh, hey, Sabrina. Um, is it morning for you, my friend? It's 3 a.m. anyways. So yeah. Thanks for coming in. Sabrina's a good friend of mine. Um, she's an honest, loyal friend and stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah, bro, Calvin, you're born. No one needs your input on God. He doesn't exist. Well, we don't really talk about religion or politics. So yeah, if you guys could be respectful to each other, and that's all I ask in here is be respectful, kind. 8 a.m. 8 a.m. here. I'll get some sleep. Sorry, Sabrina. I can't. But how's Ruby? So, where was I? What was this stream about? I forget. Um, Let me look it up again. Um, okay, when you're not changing, you're choosing. So, Ruby's good. She's still asleep. Oh, okay, that's good. So, yeah, I thought it was kind of interesting. What you're not changing, you're choosing, you know? And sometimes change is good for the better good, even though change is hard and difficult sometimes. I know that change can be hard. You keep telling yourself that cow and the invisible guy, this guy gave you freedom too. Huh? Okay. You chill each to their own. Yeah. Yeah, Sabrina, if you want, you can time them out or hide them. Um, yeah. So I'll leave that up to you. I trust you, Sabrina. S- But yeah, you know, I I really tried being nice to you, Calvin. Um, the recent change I made, what was it? The recent let people live how they choose. Why everyone so bothered about other people and their choices? Yeah, yeah, true. I mean, when I always found out too is that you can always work on yourself and I'm just talking about work and um other stuff what you can do to make your life better, uh not necessarily anyone else's life, so yeah, I guess the biggest difficult change for me is this year, or is you know, um helping, people and then knowing the balance, What about you, Sabrina? But yeah, change is always good. I guess I have a hard time with change. I don't like change that much. I was stacking hard, so I'm back on the meal prep, calories counting, and working out. Oh, that's good, Sabrina. What are you doing? Are you doing like the carnivore diet or stuff like that? Not drinking alcohol at the minute either. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I mean, it's fun once in a while drinking and stuff like that, stuff like that. Um, no specific, just eating more healthy, no takeout, no junk X. Okay, that's good. Hey, Beachy, how you doing, my friend? I've seen you in your Amazon van. Um, how are the deliveries going, my friend? Hey, Cruz, how you doing? So yeah, I guess you from Hawaii, Cruz? So yeah, I guess the biggest changes for me, it's just money, finances, learning how to balance everything out, um, see where every penny goes. The deliveries are awesome, buddy. Oh, that's good. Beachy, I couldn't even do what you do every day. Um, I can't imagine how many stops you do in a day in Amazon. Thanks for what you do to deliver all the Prime packages and stuff like that. Beachy has a cool channel. Sub to him. He has a good community. Oh, thanks, Sabrina. Yeah, um, yeah, so, um, I guess, you try and be healthy, but, um, almost 1,000 packages this week. Wow, 1,000. How many, how much time do you have to finish all those? Is it an 8-hour shift? But yeah, Amazon workers do need to get paid more. I feel bad because I believe the Amazon workers should get be part of a union. And I don't know if you guys knew this about me. I used to work at Amazon in the warehouse, used to clean their warehouse, and they were super strict, anyways. Like, they wouldn't even let you go to the bathroom unless it was your break. I just wanted to read more this year, and so far, read 86 books. Oh, okay. What books did you read? 10 hours a day we get, but it does take that long if you're good. Yeah, 86 books a day. That's impressive, you know. What books did you read? So, is it true, like Amazon, when you drive the van, it's like they keep track of everything? Like, um, what country do you live in? I live in the USA. What about you, Jordan? Yeah, I mean, like your van and your route, do they like track? Does Amazon track everything and all that stuff, like the packages and stuff? I live in Detroit, Michigan. Oh, okay, that's cool. Well, I mean, you're in their van, yeah, okay. That makes sense. So, do you need like your chauffeur's license, your anything like that? No, do you have to do your pre-checks like your oil, your transmission fluids, uh, check the tires and everything else? Oh, like your pre-check on your vehicles, like like your motor oil, your transmission fluids, or do you do, or is your van electric? Detroit is a pretty nice city. Jordan, oh, the actual truck and stuff. I thought you was asking if the packages are tracked. Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, I mean the packages, the van, and stuff like that. You know, the only thing I have to worry about is driving and delivering. Oh, that's nice. So do you have the same route all the time? I know. What is it, Jordan? Um, I know my friend Busy. Um, um, she wants to try Eminem's restaurant, Mom's Spaghetti. No, no, same route. Okay. So yeah, I know. Like Busy, she's from Detroit, and I did stop ordering so much from Amazon because the Arrive Today feel is addicting. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get stuff on Prime Day and get a good deal and stuff, Amazon is nice, I know Sabrina, she said she gets stuff off Temu, I think. So I'm gonna check that site out because I want to get a few things, I guess. Um, Amazon, I shop daily. Oh, okay. So I can get you something, Sabrina, from Amazon. Do you have a wish list, Sabrina? We don't have same day delivery though. Always next day. Only certain things on Temu. Okay. So it's just limited. Did you ever try out your telescope? No, no wish list. I just buy my. Okay. I use my grandma's account. Yeah, I get stuff from my family on Amazon too, but I don't spend a lot on Amazon. So the telescope was from a gadget store here, not Timu. I haven't set it up yet. Okay. I bet you Ruby could do it. The kids these days, they can figure all the tech stuff out and stuff like that. What would you rather take, a submarine ride to the ocean floor or a spaceship in orbit? Well, there's two different answers to your question. I'd love to be the first one to go to the first human ever to go to the bottom of the ocean. But on the other hand, you know, that doesn't turn out so great. And then I'd love to go to space because it's the safest way to go to space, like the moon and stuff. So I guess I'd rather make history, you know, and be the first human to ever reach the bottom of the ocean. You'd want to go to space, Sabrina? But yeah, space would be fun, I guess. So are you lifting just to see the moon and stars? Then I want to go home. Yeah, true. They say you actually have to train to be an astronaut because I guess it messes with your weight and stuff when you come back or whatever because of gravity. I can't sleep, Sabrina. Um, I have to tell you that in a different time, my friend. Did you get my message, Sabrina? I messaged you on Discord. I can explain some more, I guess. Um, and okay, and let me check. So, anyways, yeah, you know, I guess I have a lot on my mind and stuff like that. So, But yeah, I think, Amazon and whatever people do, um, I always say work hard, do do what you need to do in life, stuff like that. And you know, what are some of the reasons everybody is on YouTube for? You know, um, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I get that. That you can be lonely and stuff. Um, I guess that's why they call me the lone wolf. Is I kind of like to be alone, and yeah, you've got 21 people watching. Oh, that's cool. Thanks to 21 people watching me. That means a lot. I wasn't really expecting a lot of people to be in here or any people. I just went live, just to do something, and try and hang out and yeah, I guess, see what I like to make new friends and stuff. And I think it's good to know everybody, see what they like to do, what their hobbies are and stuff like that. Oh, jumps up and down, but you got a good audience going. Oh, thanks. I'm not much for new movies, but did anyone see the Back Room or Obsession? No. Was it good? My daughter wants to see Back Room in cinema. What is the movie about, Back Room? Hey, White Rose, how you doing, my friend? Thanks for coming in. I have no idea. I don't do horrors. Okay. Yeah. For some reason, I thought it was a different movie. Um, I think that would be cool to see. Backroom is about alternate, really reality world that is just hallways and rooms that people can fall into. I'm all right, and you? Yeah, I'm all right. So, what time is it where everyone's at? It's 3:26 a.m. for me. Let me guess what time it is for Sabrina. 8:26. And you, White Rose, what time is it where you're at? Okay. But yeah, I don't go to the movies because it's so expensive these days. Um, 2:26. Okay. I can't see good because I have old man eyes. I'd like to make the text a little bigger on YouTube anyways, you know. No, I know it's like super expensive for to get popcorn and pop at the movie theater. That's why I don't really go. Ruby Ruby gets good student discounts, so it don't cost her too much. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Does she take you, Sabrina? I use Groupon to get tickets. Okay. I never tried that. Do you have to pay for that every month? Groupon? I'm not much for cinemas. I always fall asleep. Oh yeah, the chairs are comfy at the cinema, I guess. You call it a cinema. We call it a movie theater. Um, no, and Raccoon too. It helps save a lot. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess anything that can save you money, is a good thing, you know. I just watched them online, but it's people filming in cinemas with a camcorder. Do you guys remember those bootleg DVDs? Sometimes people walk by the screen in the theater. Yeah, I remember those days, and I mistake it for the movie going. Who is the Black Shadow guy? Yeah, I remember those days. Anyways, um, now I guess in the movie theater, at least in Michigan, they serve you alcohol and food, and I guess they made it really nice, I guess. Yes, I remember we used to have Chinese band that sold 5 DVDs for E10 LL Legend. Yeah, but was the quality good, Sabrina? What was that movie or that app? I forget. There's some app where you could watch free movies, and then the government shut it down because people are watching movies for free, I guess. No, but that was the point. The quality was always horrible. Oh, okay. There's Tubi, which is pretty good and free. The quality was diabolical, but that was back in the day. Yeah, back in the day. Now your phones have HD cameras on them and 4K. Yes, Tubi. Hero told me about that. Yeah. Free's okay, I guess, but then your options are limited, right? Um, okay. I guess some people like Tubi, some people don't. I gotta get Netflix because Sabrina said I keep forgetting, but Sabrina said that there's some pretty good K-pops on Netflix, I guess. That one Netflix, not Netflix, but the one K-drama with the brother and sister. That was a pretty sad story, you know. Yeah, the K-drama. I got every app. It cost a fortune. Yeah, every app. So you have Hulu, you have Netflix, you have Disney. Do you have HBO, Showtime? I don't know all of them, but um, Anyone else into K drama or anything else, you know? Hulu, Disney, Prime, Roku, Tubi, Netflix. Okay, year. Okay. Hulu is better than Netflix, in my opinion. Try to get around November for the best price. Is that when you're talking about the Black Friday sales? Like all the apps and stuff. And we'll struggle find something to watch. Yeah. Um, what was it? I liked Breaking Bad on Netflix, so that was pretty good. I miss television saved by the Bell morning or just coming across a random movie you haven't seen in a while that doesn't happen anymore or feels the same. Yeah, true. Yes, it was $1 a month for 12 months, $12 a year. But does it have commercials? I tried the Hulu one once with commercials, and there was a commercial every 5 minutes, or it seemed like. So after that, I just paid for the uh no ads. Stacks facts. I also miss TV swear edits when they would sub to flick you or flick off. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched TV in a while, but um well, congratulations to the New York Knicks. They beat the Spurs, I guess. Yes, the commercials, but if you upgrade, it'll only be $8 from that offer. Oh, how do you do that? British TV good comedies. Oh, what is a good comedy? British comedy. Sabrina, you might like Keith and Kim in Australia comedy. Search for it sometime. Okay, I'll have to check that too. I'm trying to learn all Aussie things, different terms. I know Barbie in Australia means a barbecue. I know a rubber in Australia, when they say rubber, it means a pencil eraser. Uh, Friday night dinner. Okay. That's my TV screen. Uh, what happened to your TV screen, Sabrina? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's been a while since the Knicks won it, so I was kind of for the Knicks, but I thought for some reason I thought the Spurs would have won it. He is that not what I thought you gonna say about rubber. Yeah, they use a different term over there. No, Ivy saved that program stack suggested. Oh, but yeah, one day, what my goal is, I don't know if you ever saw it, but one of my friends named Mary Giggs, she traveled from Florida, met a few people. I met her, so which was kind of cool. Did some Sparks and DoorDash with her, so it was kind of fun. I'd like to do the same thing, but I don't do gig work. But I'd like to travel. meet different people, hang out, try different foods, like go to the UK, see Sabrina, see White Rose, see Mary, see who else would I like to see? Grandma 3. Um I'd like to see gaming. I'd like to see Amy. I'd like to see a bunch of people. Um, yeah, Grandma 3 in Florida. Yeah, she's a pretty cool person. Um, I'd like to see a bunch of people, hang out with them, have a few drinks, have good food and stuff. Oh, nice. I'm glad you had a nice time with Mary. Yeah, it was pretty nice. Um, but that's one of my goals too, is to see you and Paul and UK. Let's go. Yeah, although I know you say yeah, the UK isn't like as what it seems to be, I guess. So I guess I just want to do it just to see people I know. But I'd love to do um go see Japan, go see Taiwan, go see the Philippines, go see Korea, um, and just do that. And yeah. But you see, um, it's great to visit just the weather shit. Yeah, the weather. True, I guess. Um, oh, that's cool. Thanks for subscribing to Sabrina White Rose. She's a pretty cool person and friend. You'll like Sabrina. But yeah, I know. Yeah, that would be nice. Traveling and having different food and drinks. Yeah, yeah, that'd be fun. Meeting people, I guess. Now, are you in Florida, White Rose? But yeah, I don't know. I don't like fish. Um, I don't like beans, but I'd give it a shot. I'd try it. Beans on toast, fish and chips. Um, no, I'm in Texas. Okay. What part of Texas? My aunt and uncle are in Corpus Christi, Texas. But yeah, I'd try Spud Man's potatoes. We have plenty of other food, Caleb. Yeah, I'd like to try the English breakfast, um, the chocolate you're talking about, the chocolate factory. What else? Just try different stuff. Oh, nice. I'm in Dallas, Houston. Okay. What's the big highway in Dallas? I was on it, and it's like a big loopy loop thing in Texas. You know, have you met Hero White Rose? He's from Texas too. Um, he's a pretty cool guy too. I'll take you to Koreatown, Hot Pot, and Al an alcohol winner. Okay, I'll pay for it, Sabrina. His name is Hero Timespace 69. Um, he does gig work too. He likes to do, he's into Transformers and stuff like that. So, um, no, I'm paying when we go out because I always strongly believe. Okay, you should check his channel out. Um, I don't know. How do I? Yeah, it's HIROTIME space 69. I'm not sure how to type it in on the keyboard. Um, oh, thanks, Sabrina. Oh, not 69 at the end. Oh, okay. My bad, Sabrina. But yeah, did you know the human body can survive off 6 hours of sleep? So there's 24 hours in a day. Let's say you sleep 8 hours. So that's 8, 16, 24. So you have 16 hours to do. He's just obsessed with 69. Oh, okay. So that leaves you 16 hours to do whatever you want in the day. You have 8 hours of rest. I'm going to try and train my body to live off 3 or 4 hours of rest because I strongly believe that um, you know um, I'll get plenty of rest when my time comes. And I don't know when that time will come, but I believe, hey, why sleep your life away? I'm lucky if I get 6 hours. It's like 5 hours with two pee breaks. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Do you drink a lot of water at night or something? How about 6 to 9 hours? 6 to 9 hours. I guess if your body likes it, I guess. But um, for me, I guess, no, no. I promised myself I'm gonna work. If I'm not working, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna do something. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Be more productive and do stuff. Just mom bladder, lol. 18 years on. Okay. Huh. What do you mean by mom bladder? Even though I'm not a dad, and I'm like 40, does that mean I have old man bladder or something? old man prostate in our case. Yeah, I guess, I haven't had that problem yet. Thank God. After pregnancy, the bladder weakens, plus getting older, it doesn't hold it as long as it used to. Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't know that. Well, I don't know, because I guess the older I get, I mean, well, I'm on a bunch of medications, but which doesn't help my body, I guess. Plus the joys of getting older. Hello, Sabrina. I totally understand. Yeah, the older I get, my body don't work the same. I used to lift weights all the time. Now it seems like I can't run as fast, lift as much weights, and do as much stuff, I guess. Um, so yeah, why it sucks that middle of the night run to the bathroom, eyes still closed, hoping you don't wake up properly. I'm 32 and got a heating pad for my lower back. I'm falling apart. Hey Lala, how you doing, my friend? We are all ready for the scrap hip. How you been, Lala? Lala's a cool person from the 303. Well, I should be asleep, but other than that, I'm good. Yeah, I should probably be in bed too. But yes, Sabrina, you're too convince yourself not to wake up fully the struggles. Law being a rebel day off tomorrow. Yeah, Lala is like a cool person. If her, Busy, Amy come to Michigan, we're gonna go down to Detroit, have mom spaghetti, and I'm gonna buy him mom spaghetti, I guess. I guess Busy wants the garlic bread at M&M's restaurant, I guess. Garlic bread is okay, or the urge to deep clean or organize shit at 3 a.m. Yeah, true. No, Sabrina. No, no, I work at 9. 9 in the morning, la la. That's me every 3 a.m. Well, on Sunday, 9 a.m. If I don't go to sleep by like 1:30, then I get second wind. Yeah. Now, Lala, do you are you part of a union? Because what I do you take union breaks? Oh, dang. So you have to be up in 6 hours. Now, do you have sick days, Lala? How was your how was your boss's wedding? Did you have fun doing that, Lala? Facts, LOL. Do you ever in there of stupid o'clock and be like, I'm gonna reinvent myself starting tomorrow? What is that disease, Sabrina? I need to be treated. I just got done cleaning up and it's almost 3 a.m. I don't know. Sabrina likes everything nice and clean and organized and stuff. Um, you know what they say? First task of the day is making your bed the proper way. And then after you get your first task done, then you move on to the next task and the next task. Why, I have no idea, but I'm ready to retire from it. Yeah, I guess you could retire, Sabrina. I guess maybe Ruby could do it for you. You could pay her some money, I guess. I do not make my bed today. It's bad. Washing day. Oh, okay. Sabrina, yes. I got so inspired at 3, 4 in the morning. Think I can rewrite the whole book until I wake ferocious. Mm, yeah. So you think I should change my name, Lala, to Alpha Wolf? Because I figured Lone Wolf, it's an okay name, but Alpha Wolf sounds like a man's name. What do you think? LL facts. Weird how we are weird. Sitting on the toilet is where I do my best thinking work. Oh, okay. You know, what I thought would be cool is put in a TV in front of my toilet. You know, I think Alpha anyway these days is considered man of fear. Lone Wolf needs not Alpha Wolf. Needs pack. Keep your name. Okay. I love your name, but I think you should do whatever you feel is best. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably keep my name, I guess, because, yeah. So, do you like tater tots, Lala? Because I agree, Sabrina. I don't think it has a negative meaning to me. I think of it more of someone who who dances to the beat of their own drum and doesn't. Uh, Napoleon Dynamite, Fishback, are you going to eat your tots? I never seen Napoleon Dynamite. Is that a good movie? Well, I'll probably stay 3 minutes and then I better hit the hay, I guess. Cause I promised I promised a friend I'd go to church. You know, what I've always believed in is You make a promise, you do your best to keep your promise. So I'm in the same boat as Lala. So I have to get up at and be there, I think 9 or 10. I don't know, at the church. So yeah. Oh, Sabrina, I know you said you um are watching what you eat. So like what are you eating more? Chicken, steak, turkey, rice? Um it might just be us now. Okay. All meats and veg, hot, not much rice, no bread, no alcohol. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's good, Sabrina. You don't need to like eat healthier unless you want to. I mean, you're in really good shape, Sabrina. So, um, are you just doing it just to feel better or whatever? Cause I know me. Um, I know I have a little chubby cheeks. Um, so yeah, I need to start working out more and all that stuff and you know but you know what they say, a glass of wine a day helps you out, I guess. I just needed a little body detox from all the shit been eating and drinking. Oh, okay. In my 30s I had some gut flare-ups in my toe and made more changes before it got worse. Oh, that's good, Stack. It's always good to correct the problems before they get worse. Um, no fun being in the emergency room and stuff like that. I know insurance being in the hospital can run you thousands of dollars, just in the hospital bill. So kale gout inflammation. It can be painful. Oh, I'm sorry, my friend Stack. Um, hopefully you're doing better. Um, yeah, pain isn't always fun. I know for me, I can't drive long periods of time because I have that's exactly how I eat, Sabrina. I know I can't drive for long periods of time because I have a bad neck, bad back, and um, because a dump truck hit me a long time ago. So my neck is all out of whack and my back. So glad we don't have pay them medical bills. Lord have mercy. Yeah, you're lucky, Sabrina. Um, so if I move to the UK, When they're legally, would I get free would I get free healthcare? Yeah, Canadians here. So with you, Sabrina, now there are issues about access, but at least there's no debt. Well, that's good. Um, yeah, I had a month. I just binged food, alcohol, and got on the scale. It humbled me. It happens to me over the winter. It definitely humbled moment. Yeah, you got hit by a dump truck. Yeah, like what is it? Probably 10 years, no, 10, 13 years ago. You know how there's construction and then people have to merge over. Well, so everyone merged over and then in the construction zone, um everyone was at a standstill. Everybody was stopped in the construction zone. And before I know it, I got rear-ended by a dump truck. And yeah, it wasn't the best situation. So yeah, I have a bad back, bad neck. So yeah, the dump truck hitting you something you remember, or did you black out? I remembered. I got out of the car or the van and laid down. Um, and the next thing I knew, the ambulance came, and then I had to do physical therapy, and that wasn't fun either, you know. No, because Michigan, back when I was driving, Michigan is a no fault state, so you can't sue anybody. And the only thing they would cover was the medical expenses, and that was it. Yeah, I know Michigan. They don't do that because if you sue someone, I guess they don't want people doing that. But now they kind of changed their law and said um, you can sue the other person's insurance company. So yeah, I guess like I guess for me, I'm I have a broken body, I guess, you know. Broken body. That's why I always joke around with you guys or Sabrina. I say, yeah, I'm an old man, you know, which I feel like, so but yeah, you'd know because um when I meet you, Sabrina, Paul, Lala, Matt, and Tons, and everyone else. Well, good, you didn't get hooked on pills. That is its own struggle, not my own, but I can't imagine. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I do wish that I'd get some pain meds just to help the pain, because sometimes I can't sleep at night, and the doctors, they're so afraid of giving you some pain meds. Um, at least my doctor, anyways. And you're like, no, I'm in serious pain. So I don't know. But yeah, I guess you're right. I'm not addicted to pain meds, so it's diabolical that you have to pay uh, just to not be in pain. It's wild to me. Yeah, but don't you guys pay more taxes, Sabrina, in the UK? Like, what is your tax rate um in the UK? Now, have you ever had to have surgery or be in the hospital, Sabrina, or something major that you needed your insurance? Because I don't think the tax rate stuff really affects the average income, at least in Canada. Oh, okay. So it's based on your income in Canada? I wouldn't say it was a huge amount. So say I earn 3,000 a month, I'd pay maybe 300. It's based on income here too. Wow, that's cheap, Sabrina. You make 3,000 a month and your taxes are 300. I know in the US we pay a lot more in taxes than that. Um but they base it on your income too. Like a millionaire is gonna, pay more taxes than someone like me. Um Stack, is it true in Canada that if you need a knee replacement surgery, is it hard to get that? Don't you pay your taxes annually or is it monthly? Um, well, it depends. If you own a business, it's every quarter. I don't own a business, so if you own a business, let's say it's every 4 months. You have to report your taxes. So for me, since I'm a W-2 employee, um, I pay it um, it comes out of my check every month, every paycheck. So then at the end of the year in the US, um, I have to go to the tax accountant person and then see if I owe more or if the government owes me money in taxes. So I pay my taxes twice a month. Depends on location. Some areas are so rural that yes, you have to travel, but actually that's covered as an expense as well. Our issue is would be wait time and okay, specialization from cancer. I think America is still leading, so Canadians may go to the States sometimes. Yeah, that's what my parents were saying because they're in Florida and they said that some of their Canadian friends went to the US to get knee surgeries or heart surgeries because they said the waiting list is, like you said, takes forever. So every month we get our wage slip. It states that you've made and how much tax they are taking. We don't have to see no tax man or nothing. Oh, what a headache. Yeah, the US likes to nickel and dime you on every little thing, Sabrina, which I don't get. The US is one of the more wealthier countries in the world, but we don't have uh, a good healthcare. We do have a good healthcare system, but it's not a good system like Stacks in Canada or you in the UK or whatever. But my biggest concern would be this. is if I was in Canada or the UK and I was 65 years old, let's say, I needed heart surgery. Now, could they say no, sorry, sir, you're too old. We're not going to give you the surgery. Canada is all about rebates the last few years and grocery benefits, so the government tends to give average households a few hundred a year as well. Oh, really? Okay. Hey, Busy. How you doing, my friend? So yeah, we were just talking about how the healthcare sucks in the US, I guess, you know. The only reason I'm still at the school is because the school has good health insurance. I mean, they would talk through your options, but if you needed heart surgery, then they would give you the heart surgery. But yeah, I mean, but like how long would the waiting list be, Sabrina? Let's say you needed the heart surgery in in 2 months. Now, would they give you the heart surgery in 2 months, or would you have to wait longer? I'm okay. You? Yeah. No, you get good insurance, right, Busy? From your work? I have no idea. I guess that's the only downfall. The waiting list is crazy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. No, your meds are covered, right? I generally feel if you need the surgery now in Canada, you'll get it. But if it's not the saving right amount, you'll wait, and that may make something bigger. Yeah. And also, if it's an emergency, that's different. No, because I'm part time. Okay, does your husband get good insurance, Busy? Yeah, I mean, insurance is, I don't know, you know, hospitals will never go out of business, you know? So, is it true pharmaceutical companies, they can't advertise their drugs like they do in the US, like in Europe and Canada or whatever? So, let's say I needed an ambulance ride in the UK. How much would the ambulance ride be? Advertised like a commercial, like on TV, like let's say it's Manjaro or Ozempic or something like that. You know, they'll say, ask your doctor if you can take this medication or something, you know? You do not pay for an ambulance. You do not pay for an ambulance? Really? You know how much it cost me to get in an ambulance? It was a different accident, a car accident, and you know how much it cost me for an ambulance? Guess how much it cost me, Sabrina? Blue Care Network ambulance costs like 600 bucks with insurance. You must have good insurance, Busy, because it cost me a lot more and I have Blue Cross. No, you don't pay for anything. That's an emergency. My last ambulance trip was 1,400 bucks. That's MF Wild. So if you ain't got money, you lie there and die. No, you just go in bankruptcy, I guess. Because here they can't deny you. They can't turn you away because you need medical help. The hospitals can't do that. So it cost me $10,000 for an ambulance ride. Thankfully, it was covered by my car insurance. Although they can send you to lesser hospitals, don't they? No. If you're in an emergency and you walk in, and let's say you get stabbed or shot, they can't deny you. Some places definitely treat you a certain way if you have shit insurance or none. Yeah, they will just garnish you until they face force bring bankruptcy. Yeah, true. Sabrina, this bill the shit out of you. Yeah, they do. Um, well, maybe I should move to the UK or Canada. Although Canada would be kind of too cold for me, I guess. Um, although I'm from Michigan, so um, I don't know if Canada gets colder or the same amount of weather or whatever. It's always mind-boggling to us over here. True busy. Yeah, man. But isn't there something else they tax you on? If you get healthcare for free, then how do they make the money up? You know? Who pays for it? I'm down for Canada. Yeah, the thing is, um, Canada, do they have the infrastructure? Do they have phones? Do they have computers? Do they have stuff like that, you know? Yeah, higher taxes in Canada, but haha, we got all that. Oh, okay. So you have like, so you don't actually have to go and like fish or hunt for your food or um like the Yukon and stuff, you know. And yeah, I was just wondering, so like if I don't speak French, will I get judged, if I don't speak French in Canada or whatever? There are areas in Canada where you absolutely can. I used to live in the Yukon, and in fact, moose hunting, bear hunting. Oh, okay. That sounds fun. Or just medical stuff. It drops your credit report in 7 years. Oh, okay. I wouldn't know, but you know what I always said? As I said this, uh, if I'm gonna die, I do not want to die in a hospital. You know. So, anyways, um, short story short, or long story short, is I used to clean in the hospitals at night. And every night, a light would flicker on and off. And they said this lady who funded the hospital would walk the halls at night. And then they said the rumor was that there's a little playground for the kids outside the hospital. And then they said if you catch it the right time of night, you could see these swings swinging back and forth and hear the little voices of the kids swinging on the playground, which I never experienced, but that's what people said. You know if ghosts are real? I don't know if ghosts are real. Most people can't even afford to die. Well, yeah, you can afford to die. It's just that your family um has the bill, unfortunately. Oh, how you're freaking me out. Oh, sorry, busy. Mm. I won't tell any more hospital stories, okay? Um, I don't want to freak you out or anything. But all right, yeah, so anyways, yeah. I didn't know you didn't like ghosts or what's the other thing? Do they call them spirits or I don't know. The supernatural. Yeah, thanks for coming in, busy. But yeah, yeah, I couldn't sleep, so I'm like, well, I'll just go live, have something to do, you know. You should download Fortnite, busy. Uh, you too, Sabrina. We could all play Fortnite together. It's a free game, you know. Maybe you, Sabrina, and I don't know if Sabrina's daughter plays Fortnite. Then all four of us could play Fortnite together. I'm in my Mario Kart era. Okay, Sabrina. I had edibles, that's why. Continue on with the ghost stories. Well, so anyways, when I was in the hospital, I used to clean the morgue. And so yeah, which kind of freaked me out a little bit. Cause you know how they have to keep the room really cold in the hospital, you know. And so anyways, I was cleaning and this nurse want or doc these nurses were moving these bodies and somehow the body I guess fell over on the floor, I guess. And then they wanted me to help them pick the body up and put it in the what do they call those things where they put the bodies in? Those containers, I guess. And I'm like, oh no, I'm not doing that, you know. And that kind of freaked me out, you know. And then I swear night I was cleaning the morgue, the containers, and I heard, and someone went like, I felt someone do this on me at night. So I looked behind, looked like that, and um, so I thought it was somebody else, but no one else was in the room. And then after that, I never cleaned the morgue again. I worked in living. I've seen some shit too. I refuse to clean at hospital. Oh hell no. Spooky. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You know. And what I learned the hospital gives life and there's life in the hospital and there's also death in the hospital. So they say if you date or marry a nurse or doctor, they have some interesting stories to tell you. Uh, yeah. So so those were some of my stories about the hospital, I guess. Um, well, I want to work on the ER floor. Yeah, and they break the HIPAA law. Yeah, I hate hospitals in general. I'm not and going if I'm dying. Yeah. I thought you wanted to be do something in the hospital, Sabrina, or was that something different? Work. Oh, okay. Or maternity. Yeah. Um, you know, the hospital is full of germs, even though it's the cleanest place on the planet. Um, the hospital. Oh, I have another hospital story to tell you. Um, so when I was in the emergency room, when I was when I first took Manjaro, I was throwing up a lot because I was dehydrated, and they gave me um a dose, too big of a dose. So, anyways, I go in the emergency room. Not a fun experience. And have you guys ever been in the emergency room yourself? And you know the nurse bed, right? And you know the nurse bell, right? Well, the nurse bell, you know there can be two people in the same room as you, one and another person. Well, this one other guy in the hospital would always ring the nurse bell. And he'd say, "Yeah, I need more pain meds, need more pain meds." So I couldn't get any sleep because he was bugging the poor nurse all the time. Yes, Biz. Pediatric nurses that work in little nurseries. Lala, don't die. I like that. Or a CNA. If I do, I'll come back to haunt you. Oh, well, hopefully you don't haunt me, Lala. Um, yeah, but it'll be fun haunting. We can make mischiefs. Yeah. But yeah, I gotta take Ruby to get more stuff for college. Have a good rest of your evening. Make sure you get some sleep. Catch you later. Okay, thanks for coming in, Sabrina. Have fun with Ruby and enjoy your time and have a good Sunday. Oh, well, you gonna go live, Busy? I know, Busy. She's trying to get her watch hours in. So yeah. Um, so yeah, watch Busy's playlist and hopefully Busy can get monetized and you know be a big streamer, make a bunch of money, and yeah, and maybe she'll be rich and she won't. I like Red Dead, GTA, COD. Um, I play Dark Raiders. So yeah, stuff games like those. You stack. Maybe tomorrow or the next day. Thanks for the support. Oh, anytime, Busy. I don't plan to get rich, but thank you. Well, you never know. You might get rich. Yeah, those are cool. Have you heard of the Long Dark? It's a Canadian survival game. No. Is it on Xbox? I am off to bed. I have to work in the morning. Good night, everyone. Sleep well. Thanks for coming in, Lala. Yeah, it's on Xbox Player 2. Okay. Yeah, beans. Busy likes her beans. Oh, maybe, is it? All right, good night, Lala. Thanks for coming in. Well, I should probably hit the hay too, I guess. Thanks for coming in. Stack. Thanks for coming in, Busy, Lala, Sabrina, um, Gaming. Um, Thanks for coming in. And remember, I go, don't turn your back on the wolf pack. My signature, do hold up the W for wolf pack. I'm gonna go and watch the show. Catch you later, turds. All right, bye, Busy. Thanks for coming in, White Rose. Thanks for coming in, everyone. And yeah, I'll get W. No, it's not W. It's the Wolf Pack. Oh yeah, the W is the Wolf Pack. All right. Good night, y'all. Woo! I guess you could use it as a W, but all right. Have fun with your show, Busy. All right. Bye. Later, my friends.